What's going on, guys? Ramirez with eXp Realty. Hope everybody's having an amazing day today, night, evening, whatever time you're watching this video. Hope everybody's doing well. This video is going to be a little bit different. What we're wanting to make sure in this video is helping agents or people that are looking to become an agent or real estate agent and making sure that they can get on track or start on the right track. So without further ado, make sure that you pay attention to this video if you are looking to get your license or already in the process and you still haven't gotten it. Pay attention, because this is definitely gonna put you on the right track, guys, and help you a lot. But before I do that, if you do get a lot of value out of this video, make sure you subscribe, like it, put a comment on there, see what you know, tell me pretty much what you didn't like, what you did like, that kind of stuff. It will definitely help out. But if you think it's going to be beneficial to somebody else as well, maybe a friend or family, you know, share it, and that way we can make sure we can keep these videos going and helping people out. But now that I spoke a little too much on this intro, one of the first things you want to make sure that you do before you actually get your license is finding the right brokerage. I know I'm starting a little bit backwards on this one, but you know, bear with me, you'll get it what I'm talking about. Basically, what I'm trying to say is interview, you know, basically your brokerages and agents that you kind of already know. I'm pretty sure you know a few, that's why you're interested most of the time. Is just making sure that you can interview these brokerages, see where you fit the best based on things that they can offer you, right? Me personally, I'm with eXp. I can speak very highly of it, but I'll go ahead and touch base on eXp in another video. What I want to make sure you guys understand is that the reason why I'm saying that you need to find a brokerage is because this one basically is going to be shadowing agents that are in that brokerage, or let's say shadowing agents that you know that necessarily maybe, you know, in a brokerage that you feel more comfortable in. The reason I say this as well is because this agent, or let's say this brokerage that you're going to be, you know, shadowing for quite some time until you get your license, is actually going to be your community. It's going to be, you know, your support. So you want to make sure that you find the right people, the right fit for you before you even get your license. I can't stress it enough, you know, making sure that you find the right spot, because it's going to help you once you actually get your license. So just finding the right spot to basically, you know, be at isn't help you a lot. But once you do that, you know, shadow the agents that you feel is more to how you would do business, right? A lot of people shadow agents that are completely different energy than they are. Maybe you want to be just like them. Awesome. Well, then talk to the agent, see if they have time for you. I can tell you right now, a lot of agents either get too busy, they don't want to have you shadow them because they feel they're going to be held back. Whatever the reasons are that they have, there's always somebody that will allow you to shadow them. This is definitely going to help you out and making sure that you understand what goes into the day-to-day job, or let's say career, of an agent. It's not what you see on, you know, $1 Million Listing or Selling on Sunset or what have you, whatever the name is, right, for whatever show. That's all played out, man. I mean, it's a show. You can leave it at that. But if you actually shadow an agent that's doing the business, that's actually doing it full time, you can see what the day-to-day grind is. And that's what I want you guys to understand. If you can shadow somebody locally, it's going to be very beneficial to you. It's going to open a lot of things for you as well. You're going to see if it's going to be a fit to you. Now, that's shadowing agents. Let's say you find somebody in this brokerage or in this community of agents that you feel really comfortable with, and you're, let's say, halfway through or getting pretty close to finishing your exams. Now, one thing that you have to set up as well is your role play. Get your scripts ready. If you can master your scripts for both, you know, your listing presentation, your buyer's presentation, even things that are going to be for your lead generation, like your cold calling, your door knocking, man, I can go into detail a lot of these things. But if you guys have, you know, scripts that you want to practice, you know, it's best that you role play with somebody that's in the business, because they can kind of give you some tips on what they've seen and maybe what you can perfect, right, before you even get your license. Things like this, it's gonna help you out a lot. It's gonna set you free of all these negative connotations that you have when it comes to real estate. A lot of people are gonna tell you there's nothing there, man. But at the end of the day, if you do your due diligence, you have your preparedness ready to go pretty much, you got your presentations, you role play, you've already shadowed agents that are been doing this for years, what have you, man. Whatever it is that you feel that you need, do it before you get your license. If you need to shadow a couple agents before you do so, well then do it. The other thing that you want to make sure is that you role play with people that are going to be able to help you, not necessarily make it easy for you, but actually role play with you. So I would say, those are the two things that I would start off with, as well as the next one that I'm going to talk about, which is also mastering your contracts. I can't tell you how many contracts I've seen, and these are just some things that I see even from agents that have been doing this for quite some time, or they say they've been doing this for quite some time. And you see empty contracts, they don't know where to put things or where things go. It's a mess. I mean, it's sad because these are things that are, that can make or break you, really, especially if you make an error on something that's going to be non-beneficial to your client or non-beneficial to you. You know what I mean? You don't want to mess up that big, especially starting off. So locally, I know for a fact, there's always classes that they have for learning contracts with your title company. Even I can say it here, with the XP, they do have online webinars where they showed you pretty much the ins and outs of a contract. What does it mean? And I know EXP has them with not only here in Texas but also in other states. But enough with the XP, right? A lot of people don't want to hear it, but at the end of the day, guys, I mean, as long as you master your contracts as much as you can, most of the time the people that you're going to shadow, or let's say, for example, the people you role play, that agent group that you're building already, these are the people that you're going to need to ask, hey, who can I talk to, to learn more on my contracts, or can I talk to you? Can we go over them? What needs to go here if it's conventional? What's going to go here if it's FHA? Things like that are going to definitely help you, man, like start off like in the bang, man, like it's in the bang pretty much. And aside from that one, I'm just looking at my notes, so that's what I'm looking at. So aside from being able to learn your contracts, it's also learning your market. I mean, at the end of the day, that's where your bread and butter is, right? In the market. If you know your market well, it's going to definitely benefit not only you as an agent, but also is going to benefit your clients. Whoever's trying to use you as an agent, as a professional, you need to know your market, man. If I can almost tell you, based on experience, how many people I've spoken to and as agents and people that we work with, and sometimes they just don't know the market. They kind of fake it till you make it, but that's not the case, because at the end of the day, you're a pro. That's where you're getting a license, because you're going to be a pro to sell real estate. So be the pro, be the pro. Learn the stuff, guys. If you can do it beforehand, you're going to be killing it. Easy. Just do the work. And that'll be my last one, do the work. And by that, I mean making sure that you let everybody know, anybody you know. Guess what, guys? I'm getting my license. By this day, I'm taking my exam. By the next day, I can start showing you homes. Be positive from the get-go, man. Be positive from the get-go. So if you know for a fact, let's say on January 3rd or January 4th, you're taking your exam, January 6th, that way I can get my, my license, get whatever I gotta get on paper or just the confirmation. That's what you want to make sure. And also hang your license with the broker. That's why you got to give yourself time, and just making sure that you can get everything ready, man. I mean, you already shadowed, you already did your role plays, so you mastered that. You got your scripts, right? And you role played. You learned the contract. You know what goes in, where, and who does what, and all that good stuff. And you know your market. The next thing is just letting everybody know, by this day, if you have any reason to even get out there in the market, which is hot, or whatever the market is in your town or your city, your state, your country, is just letting people know, I'm gonna be an agent. Friends, family, co-workers, Man, even the guy that you see at the gas station, let him know, hey man, you need anything by the end of the month, by the time I'm done or whenever you're done, hey, I'll give you a card once I get them ready. Perfect. You're gonna be perfect, guys. I'm telling you, things like these little tips I wish I had in the beginning. I can't tell you how much time I spent doing nothing for the first couple months because I just didn't ask questions. I was either too hard-headed or didn't ask the right questions. People that I chose, where to go pretty much, maybe just didn't have time. Who knows? Everybody has a reason, right? But if you guys follow these things that I just gave you as tips, shadowing agents, role playing, learning your scripts, mastering your contracts, as well as your market, and then of course you're just doing your work, doing the grind from the beginning before you even get your license and letting everybody know you're gonna be an agent. Guys, I'm telling you, you guys are gonna kill it based on all this work you're gonna be doing and watching these videos, which this isn't gonna be the only one that I'm gonna be doing. Keep an eye out for all the other ones that are gonna help you expand your business, help you grow as an agent and become a top producer pretty fast. All I gotta say, guys, is thank you so much for watching this video. And then of course, if you did find value, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share it with all your family and friends that want to be in the business as well. Thanks so much, guys.